The World Meteorological Organization says greenhouse gases rose to a symbolic milestone in 2015. The rise takes climate change into a new phase, which we're told could last generations. Well, to discuss this further, I'm joined by one of the authors of the report, Oksana Tarasiova. Oksana, how worried should we be?
Hello. I think we should be quite worried about these new numbers because we report the substantial increase in the concentration of greenhouse gases, and we call it a new era for carbon dioxide because this is the first time in the human's history we have the global average concentration of carbon dioxide, which hit the 400 parts per million record.
And what about the time scale? When would we actually on this planet see the effect or feel the effects?
Well, we see effect of the rising concentrations of greenhouse gases already now. If we look at the effect on climate, then it has already impacted, and we can see that the temperature increase since our pre-industrial is already climbing to 1 degree, and the further changes in the climate are expected. The whole climate system is already upset, and we should be really careful with what we do. And the recent commitments which were done in Paris are very, very important, because if we are serious about climate, we should start ceasing our emissions quite substantially.
Can mankind really do something to reverse this trend with all these agreements and new policies? Is it as simple as that?
It is maybe not as simple as people think, but we have the successes, like in the case of Montreal Protocol, where the actions has been taken on the production and consumption of some of the gases. We've seen it with their acidification and acid rains. We have to put a lot of efforts. It won't be easy, but we have to tackle the problem, and we have to actually stick to our commitments. Of course, we can't bend the curve and go down with the concentrations, but at least we can avoid the most damage to the humanity.
And is it universally accepted now among scientists that man is contributing to these greenhouse gases? Is that argument settled?
It's absolutely clear now that the changes in the climate system which we observe are related to the emissions of greenhouse gases due to human activities. It is highly likely if we use the wording of IPCC. So we are indeed responsible for that increase.
Oksana, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.